Hey, it's the vwnut garage. Both of my red cars are here. I got a redneck tractor in here. My pit bull is here. You guys are looking right into the business end of Miss Ruby, a 1967 Volkswagen Bug. She had me doing some roadside carburetor repairs, so I got to take the dog outside, and then we'll get to pulling that carburetor off of there, and I'll show you guys some of the problems I had with it. Alright, so I'm taking off the back nut on the carburetor. I've taken off the throttle cable, fuel line, the two electrical connections, one for the fuel shut-off solenoid and one for the electronic choke. But I turned the camera on because if you drop that one, boy, good luck. We'll get set up over there on the table, pull the carburetor out of here, and see what happens. Alright, so carburetor's on the bench. These 4 screws were loose when I was on the side of the road, and so you can see, I'll probably get a little bit of gas on my blanket here, but it'll be alright. Let me see where I can hold it, not to get gas on myself for you guys. As I pulled the throttle, it moves the accelerator. Just take that out. Alright, so this is the throttle shut-off solenoid. And we'll just take that out. Go turn on the compressor. Spin this around, see if I can get you guys looking at it as I take her apart here. I don't plan on driving anywhere else today. So if I really needed to, though, on the bench over there, there's another 1500 with another carburetor for another vwnut project that is still going on. Miss Daisy is still in the works. We are still working on the floor. Coming up next, we'll be putting the metal back in, with learning to weld, welding the metal back in. All that is coming up. And we'll still got some things to do to get ready for winter. The redneck mower is in here because it still has a governor in it and it doesn't need it, and I want to do that before winter. And if I'm gonna drain the oil, I might as well tear the engine down and take the governor out. So in here, and there's a little bit of crud in there. Doesn't look too bad though. So I'm going to clean up this surface right here, and I'll probably blow some air in through a couple of places, and I'll probably spray that off with some stuff, and we'll put her back together and see if we can stop it from leaking and if it'll run right. Alright, so now it's going back together. I think we'll see what happens. You may want to change that diaphragm out. Also going to make sure that I tighten these down nice and evenly. Alright, so same thing, only in reverse. Got that all cleaned up and put back together, and put the front nut on first. I've gone over this before, I think, in another video. I think I had like 3 parts where I did battle learning how to take care of Ruby's carburetor. Camera's on because this is the one you drop every time. Yep, about to drop it. Alright, that's the 2 mounting bolts. Couple of wires, one for the electronic choke, one for the shutoff solenoid, fuel line. I left the barrel nut over there on the bench, so we'll get that, and the screwdriver. And a pair of pliers. Barrel nut. Fuel line. This is the vacuum advance hose. Alright, let's see what happens. that warm up, we'll get you guys set up to go for a ride. Alright, patina's here, we're here. 2 speeds of wipers, both slow and slower, they work. Cell phone in my pocket, don't think we'll need it. Well, she seems to be running just fine. It's a little bit cold, but seems to be doing just fine. That's gonna solve the mystery of what's wrong with Ruby this time. So stay tuned for all the upcoming events and the vwnut preparing for winter. Mav, you want to be a superstar? You want to be a superstar, Mav? I'm so excited, bud. So, yeah. Careful. Strange under attacking pit bulls.